We're talking to Mr. Richard Simon. The profile is on his experiences being incarcerated in the penal system and on death row 16 years out of the 25 years and 4 months that he spent in the prison system. Of course, Richard, we were talking about some of your experiences and et cetera. Let's pick up at that point and continue.
Okay, way back when, in 1980, it was long before the gang situation got established, so you was free, you had to stand on your own back then, what I'm trying to say. So I was free to do what I want to do, be my own man. And I basically was trying to find some strength and courage to come to grips with what was facing me, which was the lecture chair. And so I spent a lot of time myself studying, reading, trying to come to grips. Like I say, as we say, looking into the mirror. You know, I can lie to you about who I am, but I can't lie to myself about who I am. So I was trying to get some understanding about how did I get here, and how can I be a man and walk down that walk? You know, we all hear about that last walk, so I'm thinking about stuff like that. And so, through the grace and mercy of the Creator, I was able to just get my eyes open about some spirituality, not in traditional sense about Christianity or Islamic faith or anything like that. It's the fact that a higher power. That's how my initial induction came into trying to serve the Creator, a higher power. I talked a lot of nights talking to him about why me, why me, how can I change that night, which I couldn't. And so slowly but surely I began to grow up, like you say, immaturity, because I didn't get my chance to mature before because I was out doing other things, and I started making better choices for myself, you know, and back then a lot of people would come in like volunteers, and they would say things, oh man, you too young, man, we're gonna get you off death row. That's what I want to hear. So anytime people would say something good, they're gonna help you, that's what you flock with. I wasn't flocking to the people that say, oh man, we're gonna keep you here and keep you in trouble. I was flocking to the people who said they can help me get some help. A lot of people took some time to really say, okay, Richard, you're a nice person, you made a bad choice, but you're still a nice person. You know, there's some redeeming qualities to you. And I latched on to that, and I tried to build on that because in my heart, I knew I was going to get executed. But I wanted to prove to my mom that, hey, it wasn't your fault. I did it to myself, but these are the lessons I learned from you. So I spent a lot of time writing and trying to put into practice what we say to people. And slowly but surely, you know, I was able to grow up, you know, months became years in prison. I had been in like 5 or 6 years, and I embraced the Islamic faith. You know, I found something that I couldn't say, okay, ask a bunch of questions, something I could practice, where you do good, you get rewarded, you do bad, you get punished. I understood that. And so during the Islamic faith, I was able to do some things to grow up more. And people say, how did you do 25 years and 4 months in prison? I done it day by day. I didn't do it all at one time. As for how I did it, if you asked me 25 years ago, how was I going to do this time? I said, man, I can't do it. I can't do it, you know. But a journey, as we often hear, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. And I try to make good steps to where, okay, I can say, okay, I'm making good choices to my friends, to my family. Those who took the time to come visit me, I try not to get in trouble. All the stuff I could do to prove my worth to myself, to my family, to my Lord, I try to do those things. And through the grace and mercy of the Creator, I grew up to be a man, the one that can say, okay, I got conviction, I got principles. And I was able to do time to a point to where when I had to make a decision, I didn't make no decision based on desire. I tried to make them based on logic, education, and rationale. And see, that's how you got to make, we all got free choices. We got consequences to our choices. And I knew that I made a bad choice. These are the consequences of a bad choice. So I tried to make better choices because as when we young, I'm sure you know this term, slippers count. When you shoot marble, when that marble falls out your hand, that's your shot. So I'm always thinking, oh, I didn't put myself in this jam, but I won't do it again. And then, oh man, I think this is about 84, 85. You know, they had the big riots in 85. All this went on. I mean, TSP was booming. The murder capital of the penal system per 100 men, you know what I mean? It was all that, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, oh, I ain't with this here. I don't want no part of this here. And they would tell me, so, man, just keep your nose clean. That way, when it come time to go for some clemency to the governor, he might spare your life. I said, okay, you know, I ain't got no problem with that because I didn't want to get executed. And then I think it was in 1989 or 90, they actually changed the law about, I ain't gonna say change the law, but they started